Okay, welcome guys. This is MarketFX, and today I'll be giving my weekly review for the USDJPY, right? Using the top analysis from the weekly to the 4 hour, and also using the COT data to see what the institutional traders are doing, so we can get the best points of entry, right? So let's jump right into the video. Do well, subscribe. So basically, this is what we have, right? We have this beautiful zone right here, which the market is reacting. The market has been reacting to the zone for a very long number of time now, and also we have the zone, and we can see that the market has been kind of on a range, right? And we'll be expecting or be anticipating a break of this range, either from the upside or the downside. So basically, what are we seeing? What is the market telling us? What is the candles telling us? We've seen a lot of bullish closing, right? From the weeks before this indecision, we've seen a lot of bullish closing, right? And ever since they made contact with this resistance zone, we've been seeing a lot of rejection. The market has been rejecting to the downside, but we have not seen a bearish close, right? Telling us, okay, sellers are rejecting, but they don't have the momentum. Buyers want to push market, also they don't have the momentum. But since we got to this zone, right, buyers have been pushing price. So basically, this will continue. Right, buyers are in. The trend has actually changed to the upside. So we are looking for how this uptrend is going to continue. So this is what I'm seeing the market doing, right? So we align ourselves with the uptrend and continue the uptrend, right? Following the trend is one of the best things I will always advise a trader. Follow the trend. So let's go to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, what are we seeing, right? What are we seeing on the daily time frame? So on the daily time frame, just like I said, we are in an uptrend, right? We should align ourselves with what the market is doing, right? So I am seeing a channel, right? I'm seeing this channel right here. I'll call it channel, right? I'm seeing this channel right here. Okay. Actually, price has been on the channel, right? With what I'm saying, price is on the channel, right? This is how we can actually align ourselves with what the market is actually giving us, right? The market is on an uptrend, giving us a bullish channel. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame to see where we can have our best point of entry. So for the 4 hour, what are we seeing on the 4 hour? Before plot anything on the 4 hour, let's go to the COT data. Okay, beautiful. What we're seeing here, we've seen that buyers added over 3,000 long, right? And we have over 300 shorts, very little shorts. But on the last reports, we have over 12,000 shorts, right? And also 4,000 longs. But recently, we've been seeing a lot of longs being open compared to the shorts. And overall, we have a lot of longing position on the JPY, right? This is quite explaining a lot for us. So let's go back to the chart, see how we can implement this, right? So just like we've seen from the institutional perspective, right? Overall, we have a lot of short position on, or long position on the yen, that is short position in USDJPY. That is why we have a downtrend recently. The best way to align ourselves is look for where we could have it entry for the buy side. But with what what the data is reflecting, right? What the data is reflecting currently is telling us that sellers are still on the market. So we are expecting the market to actually push to the downside, right? So where will the market push to the downside that buyers will actually want to come in? So we have this beautiful zone right here. We have this other block right here. Yeah, since it was created, right, the market has not yet come to mitigate that other block right there. I'm anticipating the market to sell, right? Where will the market sell to? That other block. Why? Because of we have this beautiful zone or this trend line right here, and this for me I'll say is the liquidity the market likely want to come sweep to continue uptrend, right? This is a starting uptrend, and it takes a lot of liquidity to actually shift the market, right? So the market will likely to come sweep this liquidity and come mitigate that other block before we see a very nice push from the buyers, right? Before we can see any beautiful, any reasonable push from the buyers actually want to come sweep a lot of liquidity to do that. And this is a very nice lineup for me. I'll say the market is giving us, right? So we want to see a continuation, right? I want to see the sellers push market, sweep that liquidity, come to retest this trend line and also that order block or demand zone, whichever you call it. Then we see a push to the upside to come clear out that high and back to that resistance level. Basically, this is what I'm anticipating. This is what I'm seeing the market will want to come give us for this week, right? This is just my projection for the USDJPY. This remains my projection. This is actually what I am seeing, right? So if the market actually does not break, right, this trend line could also be respected, right? We could see a push, right? But It will not be strong because of it does not have a lot of liquidity, right? It does not have a lot of liquidity. The market will actually go far if it sweeps that liquidity, right? So basically, this is what I'm saying, right? We're on an uptrend. You don't want to go against the trend. So if you find this video helpful, do it to give it a thumbs up, and also smash that notification icon whenever I drop a nice content like this. You'll be the first person to get the video. So when next we meet again, I wish you guys a happy trading and peace out.